Okay. So tonight we are mostly going to talk about inviting to the partner opportunity because we have our partner info call next week. So we're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like. As far as the details of like the PowerPoint that I'll probably use. Of course I will not be getting that to anyone until, more last minute. To stress all my type A people out. But what I'm thinking is you don't have to talk on the call, but you should all be inviting to it. And if you have somebody coming, I absolutely want you, giving a few minutes of what this community has done for you. Hold on a second. So sorry. Okay. So basically, it's going to be 5 minutes of, depending on how many people we have talking, just like why you decided to become a coach in the first place. There's a million reasons why, you may have decided. Just pick one. Just pick one to talk about. We're going to be doing this more regularly. So whatever is on your heart when you slide into next Tuesday, July 30th at 8 p.m., that's what I want you to talk about. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear and see me? Okay, thank you. Okay. So the other thing before we jump into like how to invite, because that's really what we're going to cover tonight, is how to invite to this group and less about how the group is going to run. We're going to kind of wing it and we're just going to have fun with it, and it's not going to go perfectly, but who cares? Because we're going to do it again and we're all learning. So we're just going to have fun with it. Don't stress it. It's no big deal. If you decide at the last minute you don't want to talk, then okay. Can't go. There's no right or wrong way to run this because we're trying some new stuff. So, the one thing I want to talk about before we go into how to invite to the partner opportunity is what are we inviting to next? So I think all of us who did dig deeper and then decided to do it twice have sworn that we will never repeat a program ever again. So I don't know how everyone is feeling about lava, but according to my calendar, those of us who started July 7, 1, 2, 3, will be finished and ready to start a new program on August 19. So what is happening in August? Sure Thing Super Block is launching. That is what's happening. Sure Thing is so fucking fun. No, it's so fun. Change your sad face to a happy face because it is gonna get you lifting. And oh, you can't. Okay, Marissa, you can make a sad face and we'll allow that as we're all flying to Vermont to visit you. But for the rest of us, and hey, Marissa, you can still invite to this. Okay? You can still invite to this because we got you. We got your people. Okay? So here's what you need to know about Sure Thing. It is not going to be a $59 digital access. So the Sure Thing program is a super block, which means that the original has already been created. Just as a reminder, if you're new, a super block is a popular super trainer program like 21 Day Fix that they have recreated to put into a month chunk. It's a block. It means that starts every first Monday of every month and it runs for the month, and then we go on to something new. Now, since we're doing lava and it's a 6-week program, it kind of messes up the groove. So we would essentially be starting, if we do the Sure Thing Super Block, the 19th, and then going into the first week of September, and then finishing out September with a new program. So that's no big deal. It's a 3-week program. You're going to be lifting. You're going to be doing some cardio. It's very well-rounded. The original program was 8 weeks and it was awesome. I'm really excited for the super block. So that is what I'm going to be inviting to. It's 30 minutes, I believe. So not a super long program, but 30-minute, 5 days a week, I think. More information to come on Sure Thing. I just kind of want to put a bug in your ear that, probably within the next week or so, I'm going to be switching over starting like, you know, in August. I'm going to be switching over to invite to that. So different enrollment options for that are normal 219 pack where you can use your $20 promo code to drop it down to $199. Another option for a super block is that current customers can access it for $29. It's just a super block unlock and they just unlock it for $29. It's easy. It's fun. The other way is you can get it for free if you get a supplement. So if you have a shake order every month, you will automatically unlock the Sure Thing Super Block and have access to it. You will not have to pay extra for it. Okay, so let me just say that one more time because I know it's a lot. If you already are a customer or partner and you have it and you have a supplement order coming regularly, when that order comes out, you will automatically unlock the Super Block. Current customers who might not be using supplements can unlock it for $29. Okay. New customers, it'll be the $199 pack, but it will be a fun launch. I'm sure there's a good video for it. So anyways, I want to move away from that and move towards what we're really here to talk about, which is our partner info call next week. I'm excited. I'm really excited that our team is taking this on together. So I wanted to give you guys some different ways to invite to it. And you can try them all. You can pick what's, you know, comfortable for you, but I do challenge you to get outside of your comfort zone. And we all started with that today by going live. So good job, everyone. I'm so proud of you. I remember the first time we went live in March during our March or made for more March push, whatever the fuck it was. There was a push group and we had to go live every Tuesday, I think. So I was probably having a trauma trigger this morning when I woke up from that. And I was like, oh, Tuesday, we gotta go live. So I was like, let's all just go live. And everybody did it. So I love that. But I remember I was shaking in my boots because I was like, I'm here to talk about what I've been doing from home. Like, just say it. I'm here to talk about the partner opportunity. Just get it out. Like, I don't know why it's like Harlem learning to say ball. She's like, it's like it's so fucking hard sometimes, but don't let it hold you up. Like just say it. And then next week when I challenge you to do it again, or maybe this weekend, hint, 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 it's going to come out a lot smoother, right? It's practice, practice, practice. So, okay. The first way that you can share about it is to post about it. Like make a post, like go take some pictures of yourself. Just make like a stagnant post where you're, you know, typing, where you type up whatever. So a couple of things you can share about is, why you initially joined. Okay. Why you initially joined. Another idea would be, talking about money, community, or the team aspect, one or all three. Like there's the body community, but then there's the team aspect. I feel like they're different, right? You know, you can pick and choose what you want to talk about. You could talk about the personal development. That would be one idea. Another idea would be what I thought it was versus what I've learned that it actually is. So a lot of people have thoughts about what we're doing. And I think it's safe to say that 6 out of 6 of us had similar thoughts about what this was. And so say that. Definitely share how skeptical you were. Share, you know, I used to think da 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 da, but what I've learned is da 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 da, and make it feel true for you. Limiting beliefs. So if you were worried that you couldn't be successful and you've done one successful thing, then you know you can beat your limiting beliefs in this business. So share about that. Maybe you had limiting beliefs about sharing on social media before you started. Maybe you didn't have a big following before you started. And you're learning how to grow your online community. Just remember that everything in this business that somebody might have an objection about is a learned behavior. Okay. So I can't put myself out there like you. There's a difference between I can't and I won't. If somebody is saying I won't, then they're not a good fit for our team. If somebody is saying I'm nervous, I won't be good at that, we can teach you. Okay. So if somebody comes to you with a limiting belief and they like clarify, are you saying you're not willing to do this? Or you don't think you're going to be good at it? Because there's a really big difference. Okay. Um, there are some people in this world who have amazing potential to be amazing partners. Ginger Weeks, she's a prime example. She's in our group. She's awesome. I would love to add her to this team, and I did for a very brief moment. And then she learned about what the work is, and she's totally capable, but she doesn't want it. She's like, I don't want that to be my relationship with body, and that's okay. That's great. You come back as a customer and you rock your journey. Okay. So whatever your limiting beliefs were, share them. Share them in a post. Let people read them. If you're going to do a post, make sure you have some type of call to action in there, like drop partner for more info or drop info for more info, or just don't say DM me for more info, because they won't. The fact that they have to leave their high quality scroll to like go to your inbox and then message you, and then it's personal, and now because they could message you, that you could message them the info and then they could never respond again, but in that brave moment they've dropped info on your post, and then they're back onto their scroll. So posting is one way. Direct messages is the next way. So who to ask in a direct message? Somebody that has a money objection. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. People who have money objections, in my experience, I haven't had like the greatest outcomes with inviting them. I do invite them, like if they're like, I really want this, but I don't have the money. And then I'm like, well, you could join me as a partner instead. So you could, yes, invest, make the commitment, and then start making money as soon as you start. People who have money objections tend to immediately shut down any training about like compensation plan or getting to Emerald, or opening a controlled business center. And I'm not saying that's like across the board. That's just what I've felt to be true for myself in my experience with people. So just be aware of that. But that is somebody that you could invite somebody who has a money objection. Somebody who is already sharing about their wellness journey that isn't part of body. So there are a lot of people in the world who share that they've lost, 30 pounds, or that, they feel better in their skin than they did last summer. If I'm scrolling on social media and I see somebody share about wellness, I'm immediately screenshotting their post. And then when I sit down to work, I'm pulling up screenshots, so I don't have to remember who they are or stop right in that moment. Like I will pull up my screenshot, and then I will go direct message them and be like, hi, I saw your post. I'm extremely proud of you. I really like the way that you genuinely share your wellness journey. I just turned my passion for wellness into a business, and now I'm making money sharing my own journey. Is that something that you would be interested in? Okay. Another person that you could invite in a direct message is any new customer that you have within their first 10 days. So typically new customers are feeling their best. Life might not be lifing too hard right away for them. But within their first 10 days, they're feeling really accomplished. They're feeling like they've, got their first week of workouts in. So you want to invite them. I see you crushing your journey. You're in the group, you're posting every day, you're being super accountable. Do you want to come learn more about what I do? Get on the Zoom call, learn about it, and then you can decide if this is what's best for you. At least give them the information. There's a lot of people who might join this call and then never enroll, but they're thinking about it. and maybe next month when we do another one, they get back on or they decide at that point, right? So, direct messages are awesome. Voice notes. Okay. So rule of thumb with a voice note, minute or less. Okay. You're sending one. And sometimes it takes practice. So my best advice with sending a voice note as an invite is do 5 at once. And the reason I say that, like send 5 invites at once, is because the first one's probably gonna suck a little bit. And then by the second one, you get a little better. And then by the third, I swear to God, I thought I was having a heart attack. I did 5 partner invites over the weekend. And by the 5th one, my heart rate was like, oh God, we're so good at this. Like, I'm so good at this. But then when I sit down and start over, it's like 1, I'm like, hey, I know this might seem random, but like, then I keep going. And then, okay, now we're on 3 and we're just trying to get through them. Okay, we're going to do 5. Like, make your goal 5. Get out of your comfort zone. Do it like the team is literally depending on you. You have to get 5 done or like something terrible is going to happen. Like find 5. Find 5. People you would never expect, Amber, Amanda, Katie, Marissa, and Angela. Actually, that's not true. I hoped that Ange would join because she was sharing her wellness journey. She is the prime example of that. She was sharing it already, and I was like, I need you on my team. But like the rest of you, never thought. Never thought. Jamie, I'm going to mute you, but I'm recording this, so I'll send it to you in a second. Hi, I'm so glad you're on. So voice noting. And the last one is going live. Okay. Now, if you're on Instagram and Facebook, you need to alternate. If like you can do one each week and rotate, or you can do one on Facebook and then do a second one on Instagram. It doesn't transfer. So if you do a live on Instagram, it won't post to your Facebook like how all of the other content does. So you just pick a form, like a platform, and then you just swap back and forth. It's interesting how like sometimes, like I don't know why, sometimes lives do better on Facebook and on Instagram. Like I have 10,000 followers on Instagram and I think like nobody sees my lives. I don't know why, but who cares? You just keep doing them. Like whatever. When you go live, you think the world is watching. You do. You think the world is watching, but guess what? Pretty much no one is. Pretty much no one is, and maybe 1 or 2 people is, but for the most part, everybody's catching the replay, and by that point, you're hiding in your bedroom. So it doesn't matter. So just get more practice going live, but the best thing is don't stop. Don't stop inviting. Don't stop getting out of your comfort zone. Oh, here's Jen. So mute you, Jen, but I'm recording this, so I'll send it to you as soon as we're done. Okay. I think that is it for ways of inviting to the partner opportunity. But you guys, we are in a push now. Okay, we have 1 week from today until our partner info call. So I'm going to challenge you guys 5 people a day. That probably feels really hard. And I know that because it feels hard for me too. Invite 5 people a day to the Zoom call, like intentional invites. Sure, you can use like a copy paste message, but I find that the best way to invite somebody is to go to their page and be like, hey, I see that you're something, whatever, working your ass off as a mom, or I see that you're traveling a lot. I see that you're sharing about your health and wellness journey. Whatever it is. People are on Facebook all the time lately. I feel like I'm seeing tons of posts about, oh my gosh, I need to lose 20 pounds. Like I need to lose 10 pounds. And then all these comments about, oh, diet, restrict this, do that, eat, cut carbs, cut sugar. What if you reached out to that person and said, hey, I saw your post about wanting to, start a health and wellness journey. So, I'm actually building my team and I'd love somebody with your drive to get healthy to join my team. How would you feel about getting healthy and making money doing it at the same time? None of those other motherfuckers in that chat are saying come make money. They're like, cut sugar. Who wants to do that? You know what I'm saying? So, just get creative with it. And just like inviting to the customer opportunity to the challenge group, never assume that you know somebody's answer. It doesn't matter if you've known them your whole life, if you think they're not into it. You guys don't know what people are going through. People who struggle with money don't talk about how they struggle with money, especially to people that they're embarrassed by, like embarrassed about it with, right? So, there's also a lot of women in this world who are really lonely and they don't have to be. So life is hard enough. Let's bring them on our team. And set the standard. That is the last thing I'll say about it. So when I first started inviting to the partner opportunity, I was really just hoping that anyone would join me. And I was too scared to be picky. And then once I started getting picky, then you all joined. And when I wasn't being picky, I had a chat that was dead. It hurt my feelings. I would post stuff in there, nobody would even respond. Weeks to a month on end, and I wouldn't hear from anyone in there. And it really felt crappy. Like, I'm really trying to teach you guys. Nobody's doing the trainings. Nobody wants to work. And that's because I set that standard. That's on me. Like, that is entirely my fault. When I was looking for just anyone to join me and getting excited about people who I saw their potential, like they were, that phrase where it's like, oh, the universe will show you. Oh, you don't believe it? Okay, dummy, let me show you again. Like that kind of a thing. Like people will show you if they're not going to work, right? And that is what this group of women was showing me, because I would say things like, if you don't want to use your social media platform as your business, you don't have to. While that might be true, this is a network marketing company. We all use our social media platforms to run our businesses. They become our storefronts. So if somebody is like, oh, I hate social media, they're going to have a hard time fitting into this team and working a business that is really successful. So don't sugarcoat it because you think people will say no. Find your people. If you feel like you're some weirdo bookworm or something, I don't know, I'm just like making something up. Like, go find your weirdo bookworms. Like, if you are like, you want to like live in the outdoors with your plants and grow tomatoes, like Amber, like go find your tomato people. Like, if you like dogs, if you like cats, like so many of you on this team, like go find your cat friends. Like, go find your people. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So post genuinely, show yourself, show who you genuinely are. Don't try to post like me. Don't try to post like anyone else. Like, just be your genuine self. Like, those are the people you want to attract to do this business with you. And yeah, I think that's it. But set the standard. Don't make it seem like something it's not. If you want to be in this group, you got to do the work. Otherwise, you're not really a partner. So there's a lot of ways that people can join into the body community. But if you want to be in the partner community, you have to be willing to work. So, okay, I'm going to stop the recording. And then if anyone has any questions,